taken that powerbomb so well. Like it's not really affected him that much.
And then the referee's out. It's kind of like Sid's like, hang on a minute, Sid's been hard done by. He's got guys interfering on the outside, and now the referee's been knocked out and he can't get a count. And it's feeling like a little bit of protection here for Sid. Okay, too soon. Now he just clocks a ref in the face.
Is it breaking down?
Yeah. Please send that referee out with the Mexican one. Oh, now we've got a camera.
God, this is anyone would think Shawn Michaels is the bad guy here.
Surely he's not winning like that, is he?
Is that the motto?
No referee. Oh, having a back. Oh, goodness. Now the super kick. Not as good as I remember the first match being, I'll tell you that much.
I'm not convinced when that ended. That seems pretty dodgy for like someone who's supposed to be the good guy here, showing off for his home crowd. He's going to hit the back of the head with a television camera.
Yeah.
And his manager got involved countless times. There's Mama. So Jose Lothario and Shawn. So they're going to get that whole celebration. Winning the title for what, the second time at this point? I don't think you could even get away with this kind of thing like these days.
No.
If you took like one of their top like faces in the company, if you were to use, for example, like someone like Roman Reigns, and he hits someone like that, you'd think, oh, heel turn.
Yeah. So, overall, Matt, what did you make of the Royal Rumble 1997? Going into this one.
Well, you know, it was good. I wouldn't say it was like one of my all-time favourites, but it was a tough year, 97 for them. So, you know, I wanted to take that into account, and I think they did pretty well with what they had at the time.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I wasn't expecting fireworks because I knew 97. You know, again, I think we're going to find out a lot this year with when we do the 20 back with 97. That, you know, like I said before, is a time. It's a year of transition. What we should really point out, and again, we'll probably have to do a lot of explaining when we get to WrestleMania season, when we do our next 20 back one. But of course, the goings on after this, Matt, really got confusing because Shawn Michaels would have to forfeit his title because he said he got injured, and of course, a lot of allegations saying that he wasn't really injured. And he just didn't want a job back for Brett at the time and all the rest of it. Who knows what would have happened there, but you know, the main event we got, Matt, was very odd because Sid would go back into that spot, and he would be wrestling the Undertaker, who, you know, just out of nowhere, and Brett and Austin would have another match with each other. So everything kind of changed. Like, I'm guessing the story from you know, most of interviews and everybody we listen to is that Brett would have gone on to In Your House, beaten Steve Austin, and faced Shawn, a year later after losing. But Shawn, for whatever reason, or if this is the case or not the case, didn't want to give that return back. So a lot of things changed, Matt, that we found coming up.
Yeah, and that would have all been an interesting scenario. I mean, I think I would have preferred the what-if scenario to maybe what we actually get.
Yeah.
I don't remember that much about WrestleMania 13 other than one specific match. Yeah, but that was quite an exceptional match. But I'm looking forward to actually rediscovering it sometime soon.
Mm-hmm. Well, we will be. We're going to be going there to WrestleMania next. That speaks a 1,000 words right there with Vince. Shawn Michaels and Vince. We'll be revisiting, of course, WrestleMania 13 when we get to WrestleMania, the stage. Folks, we're coming to the end of this retrospective of the 20-back series of 97. And for me, this Royal Rumble, it's not going to be one that I'll be sort of probably revisiting too many times. But nonetheless, definitely had its moments. I mean, I think at the beginning of it, Matt, it's definitely showed a lot of potential. Those first couple of matches, I would say I enjoyed the most. The Royal Rumble itself, it was what it was. Very different in the sense that you didn't get this whole messing about too much when it comes to eliminations, but at the same time it kind of spoiled it a bit. But maybe it's because I know the wrestlers where they went on to, so maybe I'm just thinking more into it. There we go, another shot there of the number one fan. There he is with the entourage. You knew he had to get in there. Should have been a wrestler himself, I think. Next time. So Matt, your sum up in general, just before we go, is there anything that you didn't know was in there, or anything that surprised you that you didn't see coming?
Like I said before, I had a general idea there was going to be a lot of Mexican wrestlers and that coming into this, but actually looking back on it, they did quite well. It's just the fact that we knew they weren't going to win, which was a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
And when you're selling the actual pay-per-view as the Royal Rumble, you got to make sure the Royal Rumble is memorable. This may go down as one of the most unmemorable ones.
Interesting that they're giving highlights now the whole night. So something there. Folks, although this is going on, we are going to be signing off very soon, and like I say, we're going to be back with the second instalment of the 20-back series for WrestleMania season, somewhere around there, and on the build-up to it, in fact, and we'll be going back, Matt, to WrestleMania 13 to follow on from this. The Royal Rumble, of course, coming out in 2017. We've now reviewed 20 back into the 97 Royal Rumble, but we will be back around WrestleMania time to do another one. Matt, thank you very much for coming on and taking the journey back 20 years on this edition.
No, I enjoy it. I mean, going back to this time is always a special kind of time because 20 years ago things were a lot different, and a lot of fond memories for our childhood and that. Absolutely,
and one that Austin would win, although a slightly controversy. Definitely got him off. Again, not only did he win the King of the Ring, but the Rumble definitely helped him becoming a big established star, no doubt about that. So, folks, until next week when we'll be coming back with our regular show, and you can join us. And don't forget, if you want to listen to any of our other retrospectives, including the King of the Ring, you can go back and just hit the subscribe button, and you'll find them all there. Until then, folks, have a good one.